Telly, put your thumb in the air, your finger over there. Look for your other thumb. You'll probably find it on the other hand. Put that thumb on the end of your finger. Put that finger on the end of your thumb. You got. Don't be cheeky now. What programme shall I put on the telly? I know. That programme's called
Emmerdale.
Right, Class 6. Right, Class 6. I'm talking. I want complete quiet. Includes you, David Alexander. Yes, you. No need to turn around, David. There aren't any other David Alexanders here, are there? Louise, it isn't absolutely necessary for your watch to play us London's Burning just now, is it?
Now I close my eyes now, and I'm dreaming right where I belong.
Right. As you know, it was our plan to go out today to the Museum. Now, I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary for me to tell you, yes, you as well, Abdul, you're in Class 6 as well, aren't you? I saw that, Mark, I saw that. Any more, anything out. No trip, nothing. I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary for me to tell you how to behave when we go on a trip, but, and this is a big tomato. You haven't heard a word I've said, have you, Donna? This is a big tomato. I have to tell you how to be cheeky, don't I? Why? Yes, it is because you sat on Lloyd's wife after Lloyd had already sat on it once. But there's another reason, isn't there? Yes, Warren, because of what happened last time. Let's remind ourselves of a few things, shall we? The telly, even as I speak. Would you believe it? I can see that Fan has opened her can of food. I don't believe it. I really don't. Do we have lunch at 9:15? But Fan, you've already begun yours. If you remember last time, Joanna had eaten all her sandwiches before she even got to school. Lloyd sat on Lord Jim and bursted, and Alfred put one of those little chocolate Swiss rolls in his pocket, and yes, it melted. Yes. So remember, lunch is when? Yes. Of course, lunch is at lunchtime, but when? 12:15. Now, perhaps, I thought, when I got up this morning, I won't have to tell Class 6 about what to do when we get to the seaside. But then I remembered David's little gang, who decided they wouldn't wait for me to tell them what train to get on. And before we all knew it, David and his little gang were heading for the seaside on their own. Now, when we get to the Seaside Museum, of course you're not listening, are you, Lydia? But then, of course, you didn't listen last time, did you? And then you wondered why you sat on Lloyd's orange after Lloyd had already sat on it once. When we get to the museum, do we run about the corridors? Do we run around screaming? Do we go sliding on the shiny floors? No, we don't. No, we don't. No, thank you, Mervyn. That's enough. I'm very glad you've got jam in your sandwiches, Mervyn. We're all glad you've got jam in your sandwiches, Mervyn, but what's it got to do with sliding on the floor of the Science Museum? Precisely. I'm very sorry, Mervyn, but nobody at all wants to know about the jam in your sandwiches, Mervyn. Now, when you're ready, when you're quiet. All go. That doesn't mean leaping up in the air, does it, Karen? Louise, why is your watch now playing